Saturday Showdown, Dead Poker Society Winter Bash. 38 people registered so far. Gonna kick back in the chat. Going over there right now. Clocking into the chat. There I am. Gonna take a peeky. Saturday Showdown Winter Bash. First place 100 Matic, 50 for second, 25 for third. Last night's winner CTR VR Crew. Let's see if he can get back up in there. That's what we're looking at. Start time here in just a little bit. 13 minutes, as you can see. 13 minutes. So there we go. We had quite the change in points. Quite a few in the DPS leaderboard. Esky still leading the way. Jay from Kansas City. Jay from State Farm, actually. 157.3. ES213 is up to 153.6. And Narf the Mad at 152.5. Talk about your logjam. Wow. And I know for a fact that in order to get into the top 9, you have to have 96.7 points, because I am in the cutoff spot right now in 9th place at 96.7. So, there we go. 6th is Gids at 102.6. Rather Lost is at 100.7. Jad 42 is at 98.5, and I'm sitting at 96.7. So 96.7 is the cutoff. Top 9, 96.7 total points. That's what you need. Last night we had 61 entrants. That's the most we've had in any tournament. Friday nights are definitely outpacing Saturdays. Saturdays are 40s, mid-40s. Last week we had 46 in the Saturday. Fridays, 61, 57, 42. No, I'm sorry. 57, 55, 51, 49, 54, 52. So, yeah. Saturdays, 40, 37, 43, 41, 42, 46. So maybe we can pop that 50 mark today. We've got about 12 more minutes to get people signed in. Really love to see at least 50 people in the Saturday Showdown. That'd be nice. This is the second game of week 7, so you know what? We're over the halfway point. We reached the half point last Saturday. Was the halfway point, because that was week 6 out of week 12. So this is the second tournament of the second part of the bash. So hopefully we can get 50 points. 50 points for first place would be nice. I'd like to see 50 entrants. That would be really nice. As always, you can pop on over to OpenSea and grab yourself an NFT to where you can play in the bashes. You'd be able to play in 2 more bashes this month. So, well, if you get today's, you'd be able to play in 3 technically. So, 3 actually. So we'll leave that up there. We'll go ahead and pull on up. We are broadcasting. We're doing good. So that's working. Everything else. Let me see. Go on over and pull up OpenSea. Should pop right up, and yes it does. See what we got for January. I was asked, was I gonna broadcast the Saturday today, and I told everybody, yeah, I think I will. I will do that. Go ahead and we'll play, so that we get it going. There we go. We're up and running. We got at least 1 watcher. That's me. Access month. Let's take a look. January. Is that one still up there from yesterday? Yes, it is. 14 Matic. For 14 Matic, you can jump in and play. Of course, you'd really have to work your butt off in order to be able to get that. But you know what? You can always buy it for next week. Get into 2 tournaments. 14 Matic would cost you a little under 10 bucks, a little over 10 bucks, $10.93 right now. So for a $5 entry fee, you could play in a tournament where you could win 100 bucks for first. That ain't bad. All you got to do is follow all the stuff down in the description. You can get the OpenSea link right there. And you know what? Come on over. I'll pull it on over just so people can see. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. There it is, 14 Matic. Being sold by BBS. Access month January. Ha ha. Winter Bash, Dead Poker Society. Somebody's trying to sell some that's already been used. I guess if you like the NFT, it'd be kind of cool. So maybe they're just trying to get a little bit. January or an all access, one or the other. One or the other. There's the January. It pops it on up. There it is, 14 Matic 2020. So for 11 bucks, you can join into the fun. That being said, we'll go ahead and pull that one off screen, put it back over onto the other monitor, bring back up so I can see the chat going on. 38 signed up. Might be a slow Saturday. 8 minutes until game time, so looking at that going on. Go on over and give everybody a little bit. We'll leave that up there so everybody can see the countdown going on. Winter Bash, Saturday Showdown, Dead Poker Society, ClubGG. I'm drinking water today. Last night I think I had plenty to drink. By the end of the broadcast last night, it was all I could do to stay awake. Man, oh man, oh man. Rough night last night. Of course, as soon as I went in and I laid my head down on the pillow, I was gone. Absolutely gone. Nice and easy to fall asleep last night. What are you doing, Goopers? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Let me see if I can get the goober dogs onto the screen. Can you see her back there in the darkness? See her back there? That's an Eowyn. Eos! 6 minutes until we go to playing some poker. Let's see here what we got going on here. Let me put myself a little bit better in the screen. There we go. A little bit better in the screen. Got my hoodie on, staying warm. A little bit cold down here. It's still cold here in Colorado. Down under 30 degrees outside. Definitely need some water. Whew, I'm still dehydrated. Nobody popping into the chat, still just me. No Stretch came over to say hi. Eo's going back upstairs. Go over to last night's video. See what kind of analytics we got from last night's feed. 19 views. Man, it lasted 3 hours and 23 minutes. Holy moly. It did last a long time. Almost an hour longer than normal. So check it out. It's gotten 1 view since published. Half an hour watch time. Reach. Oh, that's what I need to do. Holy cow, I didn't even think about it. I need to go over, get the share feature, copy, to let everyone know what it be. Pop it up, general chat, paste, whammer. We are broadcasting, haha! Up to 41. Still got 5 minutes left. A few stragglers trickling in. Not a whole lot. Go over, let the battle bunnies know. Let's see, where are we going? Main chat, Fluffle family. Paste it up, as Frank and Krista said to do it up. But let's see, we got people playing the game right now, so that's going on. Wonder if they can play both at the same time. That's the Battle Bunnies. Weekly tournaments. It's a Saturday Showdown. Go ahead and pop that monkey back up. Oh, man. Usually we got Stretchy popping in here. Stretch didn't have a good night last night. He got knocked out quick. We're up to 41. 2 minutes to go. We're going to get any more? We got roughly 12 minutes with the 10-minute late registration, so we'll just sit back and watch and see what happens. Man, sitting there watching Frank this morning, I got hungry. I went upstairs, ate some food, and proceeded to pass right out and take a nap. Pretty much trying to get caught up on my sleep. Wednesday and Thursday were such long days. I had to drive to Kansas City and back. I spent roughly 24 out of 36 hours working. So I pretty much wiped myself out this week. Yeah, there's a couple more registered, up to 43. I don't see us breaking 50 though. What did we have last week? Last week on Saturday we had 46. So we got to get 3 more to get there to the 46 mark. Winter Bash Saturday Showdown. Registration starts. Tables are up. Pull up my table. Boom. Table is up and going. We'll pull her over here so nobody can see. Players, Aaron Favre, open that table. Ooh, Mia's at Aaron's table starting out. Rebecca, top 9 finisher last night. She's at Aaron's table as well. So we got Mia and Aaron up on the screen already. That's good. See, we can make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's see. Let's pull. Let's pull up. Where is Frank? There's Frank. Pull up Frank's table. And we're already playing that game where it already took away one of our tables, so we'll have to work with that. That one changed as well, so we need to figure out where everybody is. Yeah, looks like we're going to be doing this then. Just pull up the first table. We'll just do it that way. See if we can get a... Oh, I'm at Aaron's table. Right off the bat. Uh-oh. This might be costly. See, that table's up. That table is up. Probably should have played that one to the river, but didn't want to play it any farther than that with the 3 hearts on there. Flop trips, you don't want to mess around and get into a bad situation. We'll bring up that table. Got 6 tables starting out, so trying to figure out who's where. Get that one up there. Krista Kins is at that table. Go. And we'll pick this table. I'll open that one up. Get her out there. Oh, Miche is already off to a running start, I see. Up to 22,008 right off the bat. Jeez. We'll wait the 10 minutes, see if anybody else can get in before we see just how many players we have in today's tournament. But we got her set up now. Got the top 5 showing. Interesting. I wonder if Miche knocked anybody out on that first one. Whoa. Obvious likes that 9-10-2 rainbow. I think I can safely fold my pocket 8s. Oh yeah, Obvious is going big quick. Ooh, did I just see somebody get knocked out? I think I did. Ayush, big hand. Almost looked like a give everybody all their chips type of thing. Dolly Parton, that hand, that's not going to work. AJ is sitting out. Jalil is sitting out. It Hurts is sitting out. Where was that flop last hand whenever I had pocket 8s? Good grief. Ayush and Miche appear to be knocking people out left and right already. Let's go ahead and see who already got knocked out. Who's gone? LM and Crypto Dragon. Wow, Crypto Dragon finished dead last yesterday. He finished 1 away from last place today. Oh, Crypto Dragon not having a good weekend. His weekend is over quick. So that's the 2 people that are already gone. A couple more people, obviously, way down in the chips. We can already see Jade is way down in the chips. Dolly Parton's back to back for me on my table. I'm sure we might have Stretch come on in after he gets done playing Battle Bunnies. Interesting flop. King, King, 7-7 up there. Shows the king, shows the 7. Frank takes a little bit off of Ayush. Jade's talking about leaderboard points. I love it. People are getting excited about leaderboard. You never know, Jade. You might come back. Would have had two pair. Oh, the Doyle Brunson flops down on this table with Christikins, 2-10-10. Esky, he's wanting to make a little push to get some more points again. He's already up to 12,000 in chips. Nikki made a decent run last night. She got final table points. So did ES213. He ended up in second place yesterday to CTR. Interesting, interesting. See if we can build a little bit of a pot. What was that all about, Aaron? Why are you raising so much? What you got? It was quite the raise. I gotta see at least a card. Hey, now I gotta... Wait, so what are you gonna do here? And I missed. No soup for me. Ah, boo. Flopped the 4-card flush. Got nothing. Absolutely nothing. A boo. Damn it, now Aaron has more chips than me. How am I supposed to take his head if he's got more chips than me? 4-card flushes. I hate them. I hate them. Absolutely hate flopping a 4-card flush. Drawing a redraw to 9 outs and can't catch nothing. It's a pretty decent sized bet on a skip straight board. Skip straight rainbow board, no less. 246. 75% pot bet. That table has closed. See, Ayush is still up. Esky's table. Where did Esky go? Don't see where Esky went, so we can open up that table. I think I'll call this one. Esky must be at this table. Yep, there he is. Okay. So that's where that one went. Where's Silly Girl? Silly Girl's table up. There's a table we can pull up. Jad is gone. To be heard from no more today. I'll bet top pair. Take the small win anytime I can. Esky's up into second. Uh-oh. Esky's getting chips. Chipping up. That's not good. He's a scary man to give chips to. I want to play this hand just because. Sometimes you play a hand you don't really want to play, but you got a feeling. I need a whole lot of help. That ain't gonna help. Mia with the bet. What's up, Triple J? Boy, I'm glad I folded. Wouldn't have gotten nada. Uh-oh, we got some betting going on at my table. Between Aaron and Mia. 9, oh, trip 9s for Mia. Aaron hit the king on the turn, but the 9 paid off on the river for Mia. She takes a decent amount off of Aaron. Aaron's played 80% of all the hands and already on a cold streak. That's not good. That ain't right. Miche with the straight up there. Pulls a little bit. See, we still got Res Dog sitting out that I can see. There's nobody sitting out at my table, so that's good. Still got Res Dog, though, sitting out right there. Ayush leading the way. Eski, Miche, Silly Girl, and D5 Jack. Aaron's trying to blame a phone call. Stretch, death by quads. Oh no. Stretch is already gone? Oh boy. Well, I guess we won't be having Stretch pop in.
You're welcome for that.
Who we got? Is that Calendar Girl? It sounds like Calendar Girl.
No, it's silly.
Oh. Good to hear you, Silly. It's been a while since you've been on the stream. Oh, what was that? Had an open-ended straight up there on the top board. Narf won it, though, after the second jack popped in. Uh-oh, who's up? D Mendoza. He's chipping up. He's up to 13,000. 10-9 versus 10-9. Both of them had an open-ended straight. CTR's chipping up. There's your last night's winner. He's already up to 14,000. Silly sitting in third place, actually. Where do I? Oh, okay. I do have your table up. You're right there, Silly. $100 in Matic goes to first place today. $50 in Matic goes to second. $25 in Matic goes to third. Dead Poker Society Winter Bash Saturday Showdown Week 7 edition. This is the first week of the second half of the season. Eski is still leading the leaderboard. You got to have over 96 points right now in order to make it into the top 9. I know that because I did all the points out and I saw that I'm sitting in 9th place in the points. So I need to get my ass in gear and start getting some points so I can solidify my spot in the top 9. Definitely want to do that. Silly's running hot, JJ says. Triple J says. Oh, Triple J's at your table. You are quite welcome to talk, Silly. We encourage banter up to the final table. Definitely want to give anybody that's a holder a chance to come on in and sit down and chat and talk about poker while it's being played.
I'm trying not to jinx myself at this point.
Still a lot of poker to be played. Down to 37 players already. Get a quick count on where we started. We are over the 10-minute mark, so registration is closed. 43 was the total buy-in today. 43. So we're playing for 43 points for first place. So that gives 8.6 for 9th place. Uh-oh, I need to pay attention. Got a hand. Like I've spoken before, last night or actually this morning we were talking about it over in the Battle Bunnies chat. We've had 52 separate players get final table points so far out of 7 weeks. That is amazing if you really think about it. That means 52 different people have registered final table appearances in the Dead Poker Society Winter Bash in between the Friday nights and the Saturday Showdown games. That's kind of a weakness bet. Three jacks on the board. I've got a pocket pair. The 2 is on the board, so Jalil or Glenn has to have higher than a 6. And a 5 comes on the river. I feel very confident in my pocket pair. Booyah! Pays off. That puts me up into 7th place in the chips. I like that. Good spot, good spot. Meowser just took a decent sized pot. He's up to 17,000. That pops him up into 6th place. Good hand, Meowser. Good hand. Can afford to play a couple of hands now at these low blind levels. See if I can catch lightning in a bottle with that last win. Of course, I don't have that much to play. Well, on an ace-8 deuce board, yeah, you know what? I'll play and see if I can catch a 10 or an 8 on the turn. And nope, 3rd heart. That's a fold away. Aaron's gonna bet your ace, Aaron. Oh, I want to check. Well, let's find out who has the ace then. I know one of you two has the ace. There's the ace right there. Doug says I have an ace. Yeah, it's only 160. Yep, there's the ace. E flop 2 pair. I was right. I needed a 10. Actually, I needed an 8. Esky leading the way, 17 minutes in. Ayush down to 2nd, Silly Girl in 3rd, DeFi Jack in 4th, and I Am Charlin is now up to 5th. Boy, he is such a deadly player, I Am Charlin. Man, very, very good poker player. Very good poker player. Good to see Goose playing. Obvious Glee rakes in a pot over on my table. Let's see, I've had pocket 8s twice, pocket 6s. Might be a good day for me today. I've already had 3 pocket pairs. One with 2 of them. Much better start today than yesterday. iPreach moves up to 1st place with 22,000 in chips. Just eking out Esky. Oh, now Ayush is in 1st place. Wow, we got 3 players within 300 in chips, all at 22,008, 22,005, and 22,005. The fight for 1st place is tight. Silly Girl sitting right there in 5th place at 20,000. So there's your cutoff to make the top 5 right now, 20,000 in chips. Everybody's looking to get their bingo squares filled in. Ooh. Rainbow straight draw on Silly Girl's table. Ooh. The 6 brings out a 4-card straight. Man, I was watching YouTube poker videos earlier, and a pocket pair of ace, or a pocket pair of queens going up against ace king suited, and they got all their money in pre-flop, and they ran it twice, and both times it was a 10 to the 6 straight came out on the board, so they split the pot. I had never seen a all-in run it twice come out with 2 straights and both hands split. Very weird chop situation. Just goes to show you, though, anything can happen in poker. Oh boy, we got a pot building up on this table. Jack 10 King, Rainbow. 10 pairs the board now. Ayush versus Miche. It looks like they're going to get all their chips in the middle. 9 Queen, flopped straight. King Jack is a higher boat. A boat makes it on the river. 10 on the river. Kills Ayush's straight. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ayush. You got it in good, but you got ClubGG'd on the river. Oh, that was rough. Ayush goes from being in the top 5 to he's going to have to claw his way back now. Oof, Miche up to 36,000 now in chips. Man, that was a bad beat. Holy shnikes. Definite bad beat. Flops 2 pair. Ayush flops the straight. Then the 10 pairs the turn, and then the 10 trips. Trip 10s on the board to make the King Jack a boat versus the flopped straight. Man, what a bad beat. Ayush, you should put that into the bad beat channel. You might win yourself something out of the bad beat channel for that one. All I can say about that is if you haven't been bad beat, you haven't been playing enough poker. Right, silly? I feel like I'm talking to myself sometimes. You know what's really bad though is whenever I start answering myself, that's when it starts to get a little bit creepy. I guess King 10-3 is the preferred flop right now. If you have a King 10 getting ready to play a hand, you might want to play it. Is it King 5-7 up here? King 10-3, King 10-3. Under the gun with a 9-7. Yeah, that's a fold away. That's an easy fold. Ayush with the trip 5. Well, he's already back up to 9,400 in chips. Oh, he's building himself back up quickly. Jack Ace Jack on my table. Better not commit 10 on the river. No 10. Ah, there's another one of those 4-card flushes. Jake from State Farm got 4-card flushed. Caught the 4-card flush on the flop and didn't get any better on the turn in the river and just cost him chips. Aaron plays an ace rag and pays off. It's amazing how much ace rag pays off. Ooh, got a straight flush draw down on Silly Girl's table. 8, 9, 10 hit the board. 3-handed. Ace Jack 10 there. Oh, getting some shit. Oh, and a 4th club. 3 hands, 4 clubs on the board. That could be some fireworks coming up. Yeah. Somebody bet so I can fold. Bet, Aaron, so I can fold. Oh, now I got 2 pair. Now it's going to require me to make a bet. Oh, Glenn makes it for me. What are you betting, Glenn? I'm going to fold my 2 pair. really don't feel like my two pair are going to win there. I'll show you my two pair though. I made two pair and I folded it, Glenn. You're welcome. See, where does Miche move to? He's on Seth's and Goose's table, so his table is up. Eski's table is up. He's right there, so that one's working. I Preach, where's I Preach? He's at my table now. DeFi Jack is, let's see, where, oh, that one's up too, so is that table. Okay, we must be down to 4 tables. 36, yes we are. Why not? I'll call. Let's see, where do we need? What do we need? Whose table? There's the table we're missing. On a Jack 5 King table, 2 diamonds, I can fold my big blind, or small blind. Shrinky this puppy down here. Doop, doop, doop. Shrinky, shrinky. Drop her down. There we go. We got a sitter. G. Williker is a sitter at that table, so they've already gone past. Hambear's sitting out as well at that table. ES down under regular chip stacks. Ooh, King Doug hits the boat over on my table, takes out Jalil. Bing, bang, boom, just like that. Doug taking a couple of heads, looking for that bingo square. On the button, I've got to play this, since I'm last action. Yeah, I'd like my chips back, please. I need to quit playing moderate hands. Oh, Goose just got moved over to my table. I like having him on my right. No, nobody's co-hosting with me today. Come on in and co-host, man. Let me know when you have better cards than me. Well, I'll tell you after the hand's over what I got. Stretch normally does the color commentary. He's definitely colorful, to say the least. Can always pop into the chat, obvious. Kick back, watch the feed. Uh-oh. Aaron's trying to chip up. He gets a caller. Third call. Obvious really likes it. He must have an ace-high flush. Eye patch makes the call. King-high flush. Bang! Obvious takes Aaron's head today. Obviously gets the bingo square of Aaron's head, and he takes over the chip lead with that as well. Big hand for Obvious Glee. See, you didn't need to co-host. You did it all on your own. That king high flush paid off for you. You know what? I'm folding my ace-queen in that position. I don't trust Mia. She's got a king. All that queen would have did would cost me. Yeah, I would. Oh boy, did she ever have a king? Oh jeez, king 3. She had a boat. My ace queen was definitely in the rear view mirror after that flop. Miche up to second with 36,000. Esky's up to third, 35,000. DeFi Jack, and then Rebecca. Now where was that flop last hand? Jeez, I've got flop lag. My ace 10 don't do nothing against a 9 queen board. All I'm doing is getting hand after hand after hand that I need to see a flop with. I really should play a little bit tighter. You know what? I'm under the gun +1. If I'm going to play it, I need to raise it. See if I can catch a flop. I'd love to see a good flop. That 2x bet doesn't scare anybody. I preach Theo, Frost, and Mia are in it. Oh, now it's going to cost me another 1,000. What do you got, Jay? Let's see who the liars are. Well, I didn't want to see an ace on the flop. Shit. I can't believe I'm folding pocket kings. Oh, God. Do all three of these players have aces? Well, you bet first, Jay. You're not going to lead out. You know that Mia's going to call. Oh my God, he had pocket kings too. Oh, and the flush comes in for I preach. Holy shit. Oh, Jay, me and you both had pocket kings. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Holy cow. He was drawing dead with that ace on the board. I was able to lay down my kings to Mia. Down to 31 players. That right there is why I have a hard time betting big with pocket kings. Because ace rag hits so often at ClubGG. And that would have cost me all of my chips if I would have bet big pre-flop. I'm trying to get some points. I want to make a final table. Gotta make a final table. Of course, 2 cards pre-flop can be awesome, like pocket kings, but unless you catch a flop, they're nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, Goose had the straight on my table. Now I'm in the big blind. Knowing that Obvious is watching, there's no way in the world I'm bringing the table over anytime soon. We'll be just keeping my little booty hole right over here. Limits just went up. New blinds. Since I haven't caught a flop yet. Fudge monkeys. Wow, thanks, Mia. Good bet. It allows me to lay down my gut shot straight. Thank you. Doesn't bluff anybody else, though. Everybody else calls Mia. I don't know why they'd be calling her. She doesn't lie very often. CEO gets all of his chips in the middle. He has an ace-high flush. And CO doubles up through Mia. Doug laid down trip nines. Good laydown, Doug. Holy moly. Good laydown. Yeah, I've been playing poker with Goose for, shoot, going on 2+ years now. Whenever I was hosting all the poker tournaments over for the Gangsta Kongs, he was in there all the time. Yeah. I'm going to protect my small blind. See if I can catch a lucky flop. Nope, no luck. Did I use up all my luck early today? Might have. Now I'm not catching nada. Of course, I am only a double up away from being in the top 5, so just gotta bide my time. I am Charlin, flopped an open-ended straight, didn't catch her. Ham Bear takes that hand away from him. You know, I'm playing way too many hands. I'm up to 38% already. Holy moly. That's why I shouldn't be playing that. Yeah, 3 clubs on the board now on my table. 2 hearts don't do squat on 3 club table. Thank you. We lost a whole bunch of players right off the snapper. Now we're sitting pretty at 31. Not really moving anywhere. Crayons 77. I haven't seen that one play very much. Trying to see if there's anybody we really don't recognize. Don't really see anybody. Pretty much the same group of ruffians on the table today. You know what, it's time to start playing tighter. Typically I would play a 9 queen, but I'm not gonna do it. There's why. Ace hits the board. I would have had second pair. Even though a 9 queen would be beautiful on those 2 tables. Preach with the trip 3s. Caught the 3 on the flop, holding a pocket pair of 3s. Good hand, good hand. I got 4 diamonds. Wow. Wonder if somebody had the 10 of diamonds. Met at a project called BMA and became good friends over poker and karaoke night. Oh, I think I would have paid to hear Goose singing karaoke. That would have been funny. Obvious Glee still leading the way. Miché's in second. He's in third. D Mendoza up to 4th. He took last night's beating as a lump of coal and turned it into a diamond today. I preach up in 5th. He's been trying to bully the table over here on my table. Kind of hard to bully the table though whenever the chip leader's sitting at your table. Pocket 8s don't pay off for Kerr. Obvious was that whenever they were giving out prizes for singing music and you just had to go up and sing? Because I'm pretty sure that I was in some of those. Oh, I probably shouldn't play this, but I think I'm going to just because I like it. Let's see if the flop will be kind. Well, kind enough. We'll take our shot. See if we can win a hand. Well, I'm either going to go broke or not, one or the other. Yes! There's the double up I was looking for. Got her. Booyah! Got the double up through I Preach. You thought I was lying, didn't you, I Preach? The only reason I played that is because it was a 69 heart. 69 heart. Gotta go for it. Oh, what do we got up here? Res Dog. Pocket Jacks. Flop to Jack. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. He's up to 22,000 now. What are you betting there, I Preach? Okay. I got Ace Jack. What do you got? Ace 5. Bye, I Preach. See you later. Thank you. Look who's in the top 5. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Big blind special paid off for me. I love it. It gives me some chips to play marginal hands with now. Yeah, probably should have folded that one. Jack 9 Jack comes out on the table. Oh, it's just getting uglier. Queen on the turn. Yeah, gotta believe Doug. Doug doesn't bluff very often. Oh, but I'm a fan of me having so many chips. It doesn't bug me in the least. Oh God, same hand, back to back. I played it last hand, I'm not playing it this time. Tell you right now, I'm folding. We're down to 29 players. We lose 2 more, we're down to 3 tables. Boy, there's a nasty flop. 6, 10, 7 rainbow. Ooh. Misha just won the pocket deuces? Did I see that right? I want some final table points today. Telling everybody right now. Hockey sticks on the board over on my table. 9,000 out there in the middle. 9-8 pays off for me. Flops the straight, holds it together. Doesn't get ClubGG'd. Nice flop, Mia. Nice flop. We need to take some obvious glees and pull him back to the pack. He needs to lose about 14,000 in chips. And that's it. We're down to 3 tables, so we'll put this one right up there now. Front and center. We'll pull this one over right to there. Actually, make her a little bit bigger. So let's shrink this one down just a little bit so we can make this one a little bit bigger. Ew. Fold that hand away. Get those tables over there. We got everything showing up. Dead Poker Society, Winter Bash, Saturday Showdown, Week 7. Doing good. This is the first week of the second half of the season. Last night, CTR broke through with a win. Got himself that first place prize money and an NFT to go with it that says Winter Bash winner. We haven't had any double champions yet this bash. I'd love to strike my name onto that ticket first this bash. That'd be nice. Like to get that 43 points, add them into my total. Ooh, Narf with the boat. Even though Mia flopped a set or a straight again, Narf caught a boat on the turn with Queen Jack. Mia's fuming. Narf up to second place with that big hit on the turn. Nice hand, Narf. Nice hand, sir. This under the gun +1. I don't want any ace rags playing. Uh-oh. Mia's got a red tushy. Oh, I should not call this, but I have to take the chance to take her out of the tournament. Any chance to take her out of the tournament, I have to take. Now I'm committed. Now I'm committed. Oh, and she flopped a set. Oh, and I got the straight. I pulled the straight on the river. Mia's gone. Oh, boy. Yes, Mia's gone. Oh, sorry, Mia. I don't like seeing you with chips. I wouldn't have liked to have doubled you up and given you chips. I had to take my chance. It paid off. Caught the straight on the river. Gut shotted that monkey. Oh. Whew. That one had me a little bit scared. Oh boy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. "25 players left. I like seeing the fact that Mia is on the sidelines. That's a good place for that dangerous poker player to be. Get some air into the hoodie. Now we just need to take all of Narf's chips. D. Mendoza is the other scary player, so is Esky. Boy, there's a set of 3 killers right behind me. Oh boy, Narf, Esky, and D. Mendoza. Oof. Goose Man's right there. I Am Charlin's right there. Back-to-back hands again. Why am I pulling the same hands back-to-back? This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've had the same exact cards for 2 straight hands. I think ClubGG needs to work on their randomizer just a smidge. Ayush playing an ace? Yes. See, I'm going to take a chance and see if I can catch a rail on the turn. I need a rail. Ah! Bet your ace, Ayush. Bet your ace. Yep, I knew it. He has an ace. I know he has an ace. I have to let him have it. If I would have caught a 10 right there, I would have taken all of his chips, though. I really hate flopping second pair. Second pair on ClubGG really doesn't pay hardly anything. You catch the people playing ace rags that catch aces all the time. Just like that, Ayush is up to 13,500 in chips, making his way. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm finally getting some hands I can just fold. I like those. I like hands where I can just fold. I don't like having suited face cards, suited connector face cards. Ace Jack, Ace 10, Ace King. I hate Ace King. It gets overplayed so much in poker, because unless you flop an ace or a king on the flop, then you're sitting duck to anything, and you've only got really an ace or a king, so you've only got one pair, and if somebody flops two pair or trips, then you're just pissing up a rope. Big slick really gets overplayed way too much. I think I want to ISO here, so we'll 4x this pot with a pocket pair. Want to get it down to at least heads up. Nope, I win it outright. Okay, well, I'll take my pocket pair and take the 1,500 I got out of it and be happy. I was hoping to get an ISO, but got a win pre-flop nonetheless. Uh-oh. Here we go. We got fireworks going on. Ayush might have a red ass from getting bet out of last hand. Oh, obvious. I doubt he's watching the feed, so you can tell us what you had. Pardon me. Down to 25 players now. Moving quickly. Oh, geez, wow, we're almost to the break. 2 minutes until the break. Who is that just caught a river? Christikins catches a straight on the river on one of the featured tables. We've only got 3 tables. I'm not pushing my table over because I know there are people watching the feed that are sitting at my table, so I'm not going to pull my table over anytime soon and let people see. Pocket threes for Ayush. What you mean you're going cold? You were down, now you're up. You ain't cold. Playing 77% of the hands, you should be cold. Hey, now, if you were Goose at only playing 20% of the hands and saying, I'm getting cold, then I'd understand. You're playing 77% of the hands. You can't bitch and moan about being cold. Miche is playing 84%. Let's see, anybody else higher than Miche at 84? 81, D. Mendoza. Jake from State Farm, 74% of the hands being played. C.O. Frost has played 68%. So, yeah, in between Miche and Ayush, you're playing over 75% of your hands. 84%. He's played 84% of all the hands. Nobody is that lucky. Absolutely nobody. Oh, king on the river for C.O. Frost. Gets the double up through Ayush. And we're on to break. Who do we got leading going into the break? Oh, I'm like right behind Obvious. That table's to break. We're at break. That table's on break, and that's it. We're at break. Oh, Esky jumped over me. Obvious Glee in first place at 39,427. Eski's in second at 39,138. That last hand got him up above me. I'm in third at 38,337. Narf is in fourth at 33,764. And D Mendoza in fifth at 32,009. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Miche, Res Dog, Jake from State Farm, and Grimace Cyclo. Christikin sitting in 10th. Gooseman just outside of the top 10. He's 50, 40, 46 chips behind 10th place. So Gooseman's right there in the running. I am Charlin, DeFi Jack. There's your top 13. We are at the break. Dead Poker Society Winter Bash Saturday Showdowns. First place $100 in Matic. Second place $50 in Matic. Third place $25 in Matic. We've got the typical run of people. I don't think, well, I know that G. Williker doesn't have his name on the leaderboard yet with points. I think everybody else left in the tournament, going around here to the names, I think everybody else has their name on the leaderboard with some points. So it's looking good, looking good. Yeah, Eski jumped up past me. He won that last hand going into the break on his table. Jumped him up to 700 points above me. 800 points above me, so he has 800 more in chips. You're leading the way by less than 300. You've got the lead by less than 300. So you've got the lead by less than a big blind. But you are leading going into the first break. We're down to 25 players in the Saturday Showdown Dead Poker Society Winter Bash. Couple more minutes before chips go back in the air. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the YouTube channel. See what our graphics look like. Show us a little bit of the analysis, their YouTube channel. Let's see what we're looking at for an analysis. 12 views so far for the overview. We've had 3 players watching. Oh no, that's wrong. That was just 3 comments. Oh, we're already up to 600 impressions. That's good. How viewers find this stream. External. 1 out of every 4 views is external. Suggested videos. So suggested videos are bringing people in. Live casino trolling. Bringing people in to watch the action today. So we're still getting those impressions from outside sources. That's good. That's good. Engagement. Watch time. We're already up to 5 hours of watch time. Average view duration, 24 minutes. So people are watching. They're tuning in and watching. Not bad, not bad. Sitting at 4 viewers right now. Yep, that's what my phone shows. So doing good. Audience. Subscribed. Oh, we're getting people that are not subscribed watching, so that's good as well. Most of the people watching are subscribers, like the Battle Bunnies. I'm sure some people from over in the Battle Bunnies are watching. I know people from the Dead Poker Society are watching. Who's going to walk away with the chips today? That's what I have to say. And wow, chips are already back in the air, just like that. 5 minutes over. Bang, bang. Under the gun. First hand back. I think I'll fold. Christikins and Narf, both still in it. In the top 10, both of them. The co-owners of the Battle Bunnies, Frank Lanatra and Krista Lanatra. Give them their shout out and give them their flowers. Ooh, Ace, King, Ace on the board at one of the tables that are being shown in the feed. Let's go ahead and jumpy that puppy up a little bit bigger. There we go. 10 of hearts. Oh, we got Jack 10 8 over on my table. Ayush goes all in into a 2,000. He bets 8,000 into a 2,000 pot. A little bit of an overkill bet there by Ayush. Wow, 5-handed on an ace-king, ace-10 board. Holy cow. And Eski is now the leader. He wins the first hand back on his table. He takes over the chip lead. He's up to 41,500. Obvious is knocked out of first place finally. He's down to second. Big blind special. I get to see the flop. And of course an ace comes on the flop. Why would it not? So who's the ace rag player? I know somebody's an ace rag player. There's the ace rag. Oh, Rezdog had pocket kings. Pocket nines for Ayush. Wow, I was third pocket pair. Holy moly. Good thing I didn't let my jammies get in a knot over that one. I seen that ace on the flop and I figured I ain't doing doodly poo there. Uh-oh. Rezdog trying to take some of Narf's chips. Makes a big bet on my table. There's another one of those over bets. You got Queen Jack, 2 spades, 2 clubs, King 4, 2 pair. Rezdog shows 2 pair. You're quite welcome, Frank. You deserve him, man. You're a hell of an artist, sir. Hell of an artist. I should probably play this on the button, but you know what? I'm gonna fold it. Now let's see if I did the right thing. Well, not gonna say a word. Not gonna say a word. Boo. Somebody better have a 3. Show a 3. Show a 3. No 3. Okay, well. There's that ace rag player. God, ace 7. Goose is still sitting out. Why isn't he back yet? So is Hambear. Okay, let's see if we can do this up some. We got 12.9, 16, 17.2, 21.5, 25.8, 29, 30.1, 34.4, 38.7, 43. Make sure my math looks good. Okay, first place is going to get 43 points today. Second place 38.7, third place 34.4, then 30.1, 25.8, 21.5, 17.2, 12.9, and 8.6 for ninth place. So there are the points being handed out today. The hell is this? Reminder, your order pips. Garbage. Wow, okay. 7s are the hot card right now over on my table. probably should have raised this. Oh, God. $2,800 to call. 2,700 to call. Blinds are 3 and 6. That's 5x. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to fold this. Going up against Red's dog. He's had pocket kings. It was a coin flip. It was a coin flip. It was a coin flip. Uh-oh. Esky's up to 49,000 now in chips. It's the third time I've had pocket 8s today. Haven't seen an 8 yet on the flop. Of course, it's kind of hard to see the flop whenever I don't call, but still. Down to 22. Why did... Huh. That was weird. Why did I get booted? That was very weird. Oh, I got changed tables. That's what happened. Okay. Now let's see. Which table am I not on? So I got taken off of that table, so I need to open up that table now. I got moved. That's what happened. So, guess what? Obvious, your table just went on to the main. There we go. We got her up and running. Limits going up. Dead Poker Society, Winter Bash, Saturday Showdown. Ooh, we got a Doyle Brunson situation up on the top table. Flop of 210 Dewey. Jake from State Farm and D. Mendoza going at it hot and heavy. Ace on the river after a 5 on the turn. D. Mendoza wondering why he was in this hand. Folds it away. Jake from State Farm doubles up. Shows the ace 10, 2 pair. Yeah, I got switched over to Charlins, Krista, Rather Lost, Hambear, Miche, Crayons. Love to see a red diamond. Red diamond. Turn card on my table, please. Not that. That's not a red diamond. But it's still going to bring out a bet. Uh-oh, set the killers all in. Up on the top table. Yep, Crayons, you got it. There's my 4-card flush again. Doesn't pay off. Ah, boo. Right? It's a murderer's row. Every single time you sit down, there's always somebody at the table you go, ugh. Uh-oh, Rather's making a move. Wanting that money that's out there in the middle of the board right now. There was a decent amount. What we got? 824, 31, 3,500 in the middle, so he makes basically a pot bet. Kranz makes the call. So does Miche. Ooh, all hearts. Ace 7-6 flop. Rather's all in. Is he going to get a call? No, he does not. Rather, up to 17,000, shows the ace. Ayush pushing in again. You going to make the call there, obvious? You going to... Well, that's an overbet by far. At least you're in the big blind there, so you were already committed. In the big blind. Yeah, I'll see a flop. Why not? Maybe I can finally get a lucky flop. Nope, not this time. Ayush gonna overbet again. Oh, Hambear and I am Charlin on a 9-7-3 board. 8 on the turn. Hambear's all in. I am Charlin is all in. Miche makes the call. 8-9, 2 pair. Pocket 10s. 8. Oh, the 3 pairs the board. Gives it to Miche. Miche takes out Hambear and I am Charlin. Ooh. Down to 20 players. Miche takes over the lead with that one. He's up to 56,800 now. Eski's at 47,005. Obvious Clee at 40,000. Res Dog at 33.5. And Lord Galaban at 32.1. DeFi Jack and Doug moves over to my table now at the balancing. I can bet with impunity here. Take my 5,000 and run. Getting down to the nitty gritty, almost down to 2 tables. Who's low man on the totem pole? Rebecca's down to 63. DeFi Jack's down to 62. Rather likes that ace 5-5 flop. He wants that 3,000. He's willing to put his 14,000 to the test. He gets that 3,000. Rather shows the set of 5s on the flop. Oh, ace on the river. Ayush. Oh boy, he loves them aces. Miche and Eski, now only 3,000 separating them up at the top of the leaderboard. Is Frank still in it? I don't see. Is Frank gone? Frank is gone. Wow, I didn't even see Oh, no. Frank's right there. Okay. Okay, there's Frank. Frank and Krista still in it. Battle Bunny's holding strong. CTR trying to get some chips out of Esky. Oh, what was that? Who was that? Who flopped a set of 9? CTR. Last night's winner. CTR up to 24,000. Puts him in good position. With 19 players left. Frank, don't count me out yet. I just had to find you. Just had to locate you. I knew you were around somewhere. Love the fact that we're getting some chatter going in the YouTube chat. I love it. That'll work out good for the analytics. People like to see people chatting on. Love nothing better than for the Dead Poker Society YouTube channel to blow up and become a huge thing. God, that'd be so cool. Pipe dreams, everything's a pipe dream until it happens. Miche, Esky, Obvious Glee leading the way, 1, 2, 3. Oh, looking at all hearts. Ooh, Jake from State Farm folded 2 pair. Two pair for DeFi Jack. Takes a little bit off of Miche. Drops Miche down to 52.7. Still leading though. Even after a loss of 5,000 in chips. 5,000 in chips is huge to DeFi Jack. Miche, it counts for about 10% of his stack. D Mendoza hits the 2 pair up on his table, I just saw. Obvious likes those 2 kings. John says, I ain't showing you guys shit. Three clubs on the board over on my table. 10-7 Dewey. Got the Aaron Favre situation going on. Ace on the turn. 4-handed. Would have had another 4-card flush. Man. Goose has been sitting out a while now. How many chips does Goose have left? Down to 10,000. Oh, we got 4 people, Seth, Goose, Doug, and Rebecca, that are all looking slim to none. Worse for wear. Did you like that ace-queen flop there, Obvious? Esky's pushing some chips around up on the top table there. Ooh, pocket jacks. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. One more player to go, and we'll be down to 2 tables. Rather lost, trying to make a move on a 10-9-5 table. He makes it. Miche. Ooh, pocket queens for rather lost. Nice hand, nice hand. Obvious Glee back in the lead by 29 chips. Yeah, why not? One, two, three, four, five, 6 players on an Ace-Jack-3 board. Find out who's got an ace. Well, I know everybody can't have an ace. Krista can have a straight. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go potty. Oh boy. And we are down to only 2 tables. We are down to only 2 tables. Let me take my shot here before I have to run to the bathroom. What you got, Miche? What you got, Miche? Okay, I'll be right back. Hopefully I didn't miss too many hands. Oh, wow. I would have flopped 2 pair there. Holy cow. Esky is broken away from the pack. Up to 56,000. Gooseman's still sitting out. We're down to 17, so we lost 1 player while I was gone. How many hands did I sit out? Sitting out that hand. Sitting out that hand. I won that one, so I only missed 2 hands. Okay. I can live with that. Esky is leading the way. Oh boy. There's a person you don't like to see with chips. Esky. The DPS leaderboard leader. He has quite the lead in points as well, so he's a dangerous one. Aaron Favre situation over on my table. So what do we got? We got 6 watchers, so the chances of rather watching, I know Krista and Frank are probably watching, so can't really bring my table over yet because Krista is at my table, so we'll just leave that table up for right now because I'm right there. Krista's right there. Frank's right there. I know they're watching. I know Obvious Glee is watching. Don't know about the other ones. I don't think Esky watches the YouTube channel. D. Mendoza might. Jake from State Farm very well could be watching. So it's just a question of who's watching. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Ew. How many people? God, there's 7 people in this hand at my table. Holy cow. Almost a family affair. Nobody got a queen? Come on, somebody's got a queen. Queen 6-5 table? Nobody's gonna bet? 5. Oh, and Doug makes a bet on the 3? Really? Okay. I got a gut shot straight. Got top pair and a gut shot straight. I'll make that call, Doug. Oh boy. I can't make the call. Boo. Up and down, up and down. I feel like a yo-yo. Come on, pay off for me, middle of the board. I'm going for it. I want that 6,000. Mia's watching? Oh, Mia, I didn't think you watched the feed. I'm going to be a whole lot more careful now. Esky, do you got a queen? What do you got? Oh! Oh! Well, guess who's gone? Holy cow! Okay, Esky. Way to catch that 3. I thought you were bluffing. Okay, no points for Doug. Woo! I just got slammed. Esky had the set of 3s. Took me out. Took me out back and slapped my booty. I thought he was lying. I figured he had an ace or something, but you know what? He had the set of 3s. Good hand, sir. Good hand. '17th place finish, 19th place yesterday. Can't get her done. Can't get them points. Oh, well. Well, we got both the tables on the feed, though, now. Down to 15 players. Probably shouldn't have played the Queen 7 to begin with. That was probably a cheese ball play to begin with. And we're down to 14. Wow, can Christikins and Narf make the final table together? That'd be kind of cool. Goose is still sitting out. I'm pretty sure he's over the 15-minute limit now, so we can call that a goner hand. Well, CTR, he just had pocket threes. Eski's on a hot streak. Had plenty of pocket pairs, just not at the right times. Boy, howdy, did Eski's pocket threes ever pay off in a big way for him. And Jake from State Farm just takes out D. Mendoza. He catches a runner-runner to catch a flush. Down to 13. Goose, Res Dog, and DeFi Jack all under 10,000 in chips. Closing in, blinds are 800, 1600. Two pair for Ayush. Man, how is Ayush in second place? Holy cow. 70% of the hands played. Miché's at 77% of the hands played. And it's mind-boggling how these players can play these many hands and still have chips. Wow, we got a straight on the board, up on the top table. 3 clubs. Three-way split. Let's see, Goose will put in half of his chips on the next hand. So we'll be down to 12 players then. King Jack pays off for CTR on that one. Looking for a 4 up at the top table. Obvious, you got a 4? Pocket 9s for Jake from State Farm. Ayush, the one hand he doesn't play, would have hit a straight. Looking for a 3 at the bottom table. Eski gets his legs chopped out from underneath of him, loses 1/3 of his stack. That puts Miché up into the lead now. Goose has 779 in chips, so he'll be out before the button gets back around to him, so we're technically down to only 12 players. Doug and DeFi Jack, Res Dog, all clinging to their chairs dramatically. Ooh, Ace, King, Queen flop. Res Dog's all of a sudden sitting out. Res Dog pretty much giving up the ghost. There we go. Narf gets a few chips, moves himself up a little bit farther. Yeah, it would appear that Res Dog has given up. He's sitting out now. So technically we're down to 11 players now. Looking for a 9 up at the top table. Eight, 7 for 2 pair for Ayush. Ayush would have hit a straight on the flop. He's probably going to play every hand now for the next 5 hands. Goose down to only 29 chips. DeFi Jack down to only 3,500. Doug's at 49. Res Dog's at 8,000. So there's your bottom 4 players. Queen Jack, high card for obvious against Ayush. They flip places in the standings. And Gooseman is gone, so we're down to 12. Res Dog sitting out. DeFi Jack will be in the big blind next hand, which will be 2/3 of all of his chips. Doug is at that table as well, so we should have a balancing. There's 7 at one table, 5 at another right now. And we got 4 hearts on the table. 7 of hearts. Zayush or Jake from State Farm have the 7 of hearts. Got that 7 of hearts, show it. Oh, he had the jack. Open-ended straight flush on the turn. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. We did balance 1 over, rather lost, moved over to the top table now. So we have 6 and 6. DeFi Jack all in with a King 5. He's ahead so far, and he stays alive. Doubles up. DeFi Jack gets a double up through Miche on the bottom table. Doug shows the 8. He would have gotten a double up as well. Doug and Res Dog, pretty much the same amount of chips. Doug's coming up to the big blind here. The next hand. 2 minutes left in the blinds, 1,000, 2,000. DeFi Jack trying to hold on dramatically. He is in the transfer to the final table spot right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have made the final table without a problem if I wouldn't have played so willy-nilly on that Queen 7 hand. Queen 7 hits so much, though. Jake from State Farm says, good game. Is he going to be checking out in 12th place? Yes, he is. The Doyle Brunson pays off for Ayush. Jake from State Farm out in 12th. Doug runs into the flopped trips of Miche. Doug is gone in 11th. That leaves Rezdog, who's sitting out, so if DeFi Jack can just hold on, he will get the transfer spot into the final table and the points. Pretty much a heads-up toss right now as to who's going to get that final transfer spot. We are into heads-up play. Congratulations to all the players that are going to make it to the final table. Rezdog is sitting out, so he should be the last person gone. It's either going to be Rezdog or DeFi Jack, unless Rather Lost gets crazy and puts in all his chips. Christikins is only at 14,000 as well, so... Fold, DeFi, fold. There you go. Next hand, we'll take 2,000 of Rezdog's chips. If DeFi just folds away, he will get final table points. Ace King for Narf pays off to the 6-7 of Ayush. Ace Queen was good for CTR. He won yesterday. He's in the top 2 now. DeFi folds away again. Let's see, next hand, we'll put Rezdog all in, so if DeFi can just hold on, technically we'll go hand to hand, so DeFi should make the final table at this point right now. He is in the transfer spot. See, that hand's over, so Rezdog is going to be in the small blind, which is 1250. He's only got 464 left, so DeFi, you've made the final table, sir. Congratulations. Rezdog will finish below you. So DeFi just doesn't have to worry. He's got his points. Now the question is will he be able to make anything out of this hand? At worst, you've got 9th place locked up, DeFi. And you got the points for 9th place. And Narf and Christikins are going to make the final table together. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. Ooh, Ayush found Pocket Kings. Holy cow. When you're hot, you're hot. Na 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 na. Eski's not making very good work of the chips that I gave to them. Pissing them all away. That should finish it off. Miche shows the straight. Close down that table, bring up the final table. It's final table time. Dead Poker Society, Saturday Showdown, Winter Bash. Here we go. DeFi Jack, you get that transfer spot. DeFi Jack, 9th place. Oh, you know what? He's still in. Oh, I already wrote down your name. You're going to finish in 9th place, sir. Here we go. First hand of the final table. DeFi Jack's got 456 left behind. He's in the small blind, 1250. So CTR's in the big blind. Ayush calls under the gun. He's been playing a lot of the hands. Both Miche and Ayush are both over 70% of the hands played already. Holy cow. Obviously leading the way at 88,000. He is on the button, so he gets a full round before he has to do anything. DeFi Jack can end up with 11,000 in chips if he manages a king in his hand. Narf and Christikins right there waving each other. Hello, hello. Everybody's waving. Eski made some final table points. He's back onto the final table like he's been all session long. Looks like Miche's got a king. An 8-4 to a 9-3. Oh, DeFi. You did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to have to eat my words. DeFi wins it, gets the 9 on the river to get 2 pair. Holds on. Rather is in the bottom rung now. I might have to erase DeFi's name and put somebody else in there. Oh boy. Ninth place. Looking for 9th place. Who's it going to be? Obviously, still in the lead, just above Miche in 2nd place. CTR's in 3rd place. Ayush in 4th. Eski's in 5th. Ooh, 2 4s and a jack. Heads up. Oh, we got 2 pair on the board. What's it got? Miche's pocket deuces get counterfeited on the river after it comes runners, hockey sticks. Holy cow. That puts CTR into the button, Ayush in the small blind, Christikins in big blind. Miche and Ayush still playing well above 70%. Jack 8-7, 2 diamonds. That brings out a backdoor flush possibility in diamonds. 5-handed. Chip leader is in the hand this hand. Checking. Oh, 6. That brings out straight possibilities as well. 10-9 is a preferable hand to play in a lot of positions, so somebody might be playing snake in the grass here. Miche with a smooth 25. Obvious makes the call. So does CTR. Huh? Nobody believes anybody here. Family affair? Still going to the river? All 5? No, Christikins folds it away. And there's a 9. Oh boy. Now we got flush possibilities with the 3rd flush card out there. And any 10, a 10 queen is the preferred hand now. Uh-oh. 2 people got 10s? Somebody got a flush? Who's got the flush? Show a flush. Ace-5 for the flush. Bang. CTR, big hand. He is now the new chip leader. He won last night. Is he going to make it 2 in a row? Ooh, possible. You never know. You never know. Blinds will be going up in 20 seconds, everyone. 20 seconds until the blinds go up. Next blinds will be 1,500 and 3,000. Looking at 5 people in this hand so far. CTR just won a big one. He'll hold on to those chips for at least a hand. Ayush loves playing 70% of the hands. He plays this one as well. Christikins goes ahead and folds away her small blind. Rather gets a flop. Ace 7-4 rainbow. 5 people in the hand. You know somebody has to have played an ace. I'm willing to bet that Ayush has at least an ace. DeFi Jack, that 16,000 look really nice in his stack. He bets 5,000, 1/3 pot bet. Ayush folds it away. Rather lost. Be most of Rather's chips. Is he going to go ahead and make the call? He was in the big blind. I think he'll probably fold in this position. No! Wow, make a liar out of me. There's the ace. Eski was playing snake in the grass. Oh, show him up. Jack 4, ace king, ace 7, ace king, hit king on the turn, and an ace on the river. Wow. Eski, aces full of king, takes out Rather Lost and DeFi Jack both in the same hand. Just like that, we're down to 7, and Eski is up to 3rd. So it's rather lost, then DeFi Jack. So need to cross out DeFi Jack's name, put him up one. DeFi Jack. And rather lost. Finishes in 9th. That puts Christican on the bottom of the totem pole now. On a 2-3-8-7 board. Heads up to the turn. Obvious takes that one down. Pushes him up over 100,000. Oh, no. More than that. It puts Obvious back into the lead. He takes Obvious or CTR's chips and makes good do of it. 2 people over 100,000 now. Obvious and CTR. 7-handed. Going into the new blinds. 1,500 and 3,000. 10-minute blinds here at this level. Miche called under the gun. So what do they got? Ayush. Of course, Miche and Ayush play a lot of hands, so you never know what they're holding. Even under the gun, he can be playing holy trash. And he bets it. 1/3 pot bet. Ayush makes the call. Loose players. Narf's got 25,000 in chips. There's 21,006 out there. Heads up to the turn. 4 pairs the board. Magnum 44. Lester Moore. 5 on the river. No flush. Straight possibility with a 6-7. Miche must... What did Miche have? That's an interesting one. Knocks Ayush down 10,000. Miche up 10,000. Miche's in the big blind now. Obviously under the gun and the chip leader. He'll be in the big blind next hand. Fold away. Fold from CTR. Ayush. Christican, 7,200. Trying desperately to get that double up. King 9 Dewey. Small blind, big blind battle. 4 on the turn. Any bet will probably take it. No, any bet will not take it. 2-4-3. Out on the board. Ace 3, Queen Jack. Oh, gut shot for Miche. Eski catches the 3 on the river. Eski likes them 3s right now. 3s have been good to him. On to the next hand. Obvious in the big blind now. Miche in the small blind. 1,500, 3,000. Pots at 7,000. CTR is under the gun. He makes the call. Smooth 3. Folding. Narf makes the call on the penultimate. Miche rounds it out. Obvious gonna raise. No raise. Ace, Queen, King. 2 clubs. We got a Broadway flop. 14-4 out there in the middle being battled over. CTR with a half pot bet. Narf makes the call. That's 1/3 of his chips. Obvious was in the big blind. He has to fold it away. Queen pairs the board. 2 ladies on the board now. Ace and a king. Backdoor club possibilities. CTR makes a bet again. Makes another stab. Another 1/3 pot bet. Narf made the call on the flop on an ace, king, queen board, but now the queen is paired. Narf has to fold it away. Miche shows a king. That puts CTR back into the lead. He's now the only person over 100,000 in chips. Obvious drops under 100,000 because of the small blind. Sooner or later, Christikins is going to have to make a stab at something. Might be on her big blind here in 2 hands. 5-handed to this flop. 2-8-7. We got the Aaron Favre situation going on the flop. 7 Dewey out there. CTR. He decides to check it. Everybody's checking. Nobody likes that 8-7, huh? Miche says, I'll bet that flop. 3,000 into a 17-4 pot. Brings it up to a smooth 20 up there. 20,000 out there. Narf could definitely use it. And he has to fold it away. Oh, Christican shows the Aaron Favre. And we are to the break. With that, we go to the break with 7 players left. 43 players took the call. Only 7 people left. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, there's the table, if anybody wants to see the table. Go back and pause. We'll go ahead and we'll punch in rather lost into there, and he got 8.6 points. Then we'll punch in DeFi Jack. He got 12.9. Looking at the 7 players left, battling for the points, battling for the money. Everybody got to see the spreadsheet there for a second. You'd have to go back and pause the feed if you want to really look at it. You know, I think we can actually bring it up at the end of the broadcast. Rewind 2 hands. Okay, 1, 2. CTR wasn't in that hand, Narf. You talking about that one right there, Narf? The Queen, King, Ace, Queen? That was one hand. He made a good bet. He bet the flop, didn't he? Yeah, CTR bet the flop. You called. Then CTR bets the turn. You got to call to see the cards, brother. You got to call to see the cards. John going on between CTR and Narf. Love it. I love it. Getting the fun going. Minute 34 left. Do you guys want me to bring up the actual spreadsheet here for the last minute and show everybody, since we're at the break? Show everybody that's on the spreadsheet. Show the 52 people that are on the spreadsheet. Yeah, we got 50 seconds. Let's do it. So, here's the spreadsheet that I use. Everybody can see it. We have 52 people with points right now. As you can see, there's all the points and all the people, all the weeks. Week 7 is what we're in. CTR won last night. He has 61 points. So there's the spreadsheet with all the numbers on it. You can see where everybody's at. 52 players have points this season so far. That's the points. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Run back to your seats, everybody. Run back to your seats. And cards in the air. Here we go. Third hour starting. Narf and Christican's in this hand. Both of them well under 10,000 in chips. One of them needs to make a big move. You got 2 loose players. Jack 10-7, rainbow board. Christican's has 3,100 left behind. Narf has 79. Check, check. Nobody likes it. 6 of hearts on the turn brings out a backdoor flush possibility. Check, check, check. Bet. Misha gonna bet. CTR's going, son of a bitch, why didn't I play my 8-9? Misha and Ayush both call 3,000. Narf makes the call as well. There's a 5. We got definite straight possibilities now. 8-4 would be a straight. 8-9 is the better straight. CTR is going to have to show his 8-9. Narf goes all in. King 10, 2-4. Miche made a cold stone bluff. Narf up to 34,000 in chips. CTR would have had 2 pair with the 7-6, but if frogs had wings, they wouldn't bump their butts when they jump. Miche tried to make a stone cold bluff at it. Narf going ahead and made the call with the 10. Christikins is all in on this hand. Ace Queen 9, all black board, 2 clubs. 19-4 is what Christikins can win. 875 on the side right now in between the other 5 players. Jack, all blackboard still, 2 clubs, 2 spades, ace, queen, 9, jack, all kinds of possibilities. Somebody's bound to have a face card here. Question is, do they have the right face cards? 6,600 bet is a 1/3 pot bet. CTR says, I've got it. Ace 6 is good. Christikins out in 7th. CTR moves his way that much farther up. Good finish, Christikins. Finished in 7th place, got yourself 17.2 points. Down to 6. 3 walk away with nothing but points. The other 3 walk away with a little bit of cheddar and points. Who's it going to be? Narf is at the bottom of the totem pole now that Christikins has left. 8, 4, 5, 3. 6, 7 is the preferred hand right now. 2 clubs. Looks good, but it's still only a 4-card flush at this point. 5 pairs the board. We got speed limit on the board. Narf goes all in. He moves up. 6-9 was a gut shot straight for Miche. Narf's up to 45,000. Doesn't really move him anywhere above, well, you know what? It moved him above Ayush. Ayush is now bottom of the totem pole. CTR still showing the way. Obviously he's in 2nd. Eski's in 3rd. Jack Dewey 3, 2 hearts. Who's going to catch the hook with this one? Eski says, I've got a hook. Narf says, hey, me too. 5 of diamonds on the turn. Brings out straight possibilities. Ace 4. 4, 6. 2 pair if you got Motown. Jackson 5. Miche shows pocket 10s. Wow. Blinds are 2,000, 4,000. Antes are 500, so decent amount in the pot right now. We got 19,000 in the pot, 4-handed, 9, 3, 5. Dolly Parton on the flop. Rainbow, queen of spades, brings out backdoor flush, backdoor straight possibilities on this one. 8, there's your backdoor straight. It came in for 10 jack. Anybody got 10 jack? Nobody's betting. Everybody's looking to see who's got the best. Ace high wins it for Miche. Miche, that is a bingo square. High card winner, Miche. Bingo square. Narf in this hand, trying to get chips. There's the Aaron Favre out on the board again. 7 Dewey and diamonds, no less. It's a diamond affair for the 7-2 for the Aaron Favre. Obvious Miche and Error and CTR in this hand. 2, 5, 7, 3, 4, 6. Anybody got a 4, 6? Somebody got the Aaron Favre? 7, 3, next worst hand. 10 of hearts on the river, no help on that board. Jack 4, Ace 7. Ace 7's a winner. 4-card flush for Miche, no good. Obviously is now up into the lead. Ayush folds it away. Narf, not at the bottom of the totem pole anymore. Eski makes the call. Miche makes the call as well. Now would be a good time to raise if you got a good hand. And a fold from Obvious Glee. Saves his 2,000. Jack 8-3, rainbow board, 21,000 out there in the middle for 4 players. CTR has the most chips of the 4. Anybody? Bet? 3 pairs the board. We got 33 out there. There's a bet. Half pot bet from Esky. Makes the stab. Does he have a jack? Must have. Good enough. It's a winner. Shows the ace queen. That puts Esky in a solid 3rd place. 97.8 and above for 1 through 3. 31,000 and below for 4, 5, and 6. Quite the disparaging difference in between the bottom 3 and the top 3. Blinds are 2,000, 4,000. Antes are 500. Looks like we got blind versus blind and 2 hooks and a lady. Rainbow, but it's still 2 hooks and a lady. 5 diamonds on the turn, no help. Unless, of course, you're holding jacks and 5. Ace on the river. Who's got what? Any bet? Any bet? Any bet? Somebody's bound to bet. Come on. King 10 is good. Oh. How do you not bet that? CTR, how do you not bet a made Broadway? Got to get at least a little bit of value out of it. Obvious makes the 2.5 raise with 10,000. Now that's a decent raise. Ayush and Narf folded away. 10,000 bet brings 13,000 back to his hand. Good hand. He's leading by 50,000 right now. Obviously got the lead by 50,000. Miche takes a runner here. He wants that 9,000 out there, so he bets 12-8 to win 9,000. It's a good one. It's a good way to do it. He gets the call from Ayush. And here we go. Queen 6 to an ace king. Jack, Jack 4. No help. 9. No help. 2 diamonds, though. 9s and jacks. The ace is high. Obvious shows a 9. Would have hit a boat. Would have hit runner, Wayne Gretzky. And taken out probably 1. So, Miche out in 6th. Miche ends up with 21.5 points and no cheddar. 10 jack 4, 2 diamonds, jack and a 10. Heads up. Ace of clubs on the turn. Obvious makes the bet. Esky has to fold it away. Obvious goes up by another 10. Up to 170 now. Got 6,000 out of that one. Down to the final 6. No, 5. We're down to the final 5. 5. Everybody's going to make at least 25.8 points. 7, king, 9. Rainbow, 18,000 out there. 4 clubs. Wash card. Obvious makes 1/3 pot bet. Be most of Narf's chips. Narf says, let's do it. Obvious says, let's go. Ace 9, queen 9, ace hits. Narf has the double up. Nice double up. Nice double up. Narf needed that one in a bad way. Still at the bottom of the totem pole, but you know what? He got a little bit of chips. Obvious still has a 10,000 or a 50,000 chip lead. 8, 5, 6, 2 spades. Nice flop. 3-handed. Small blind, big blind. That's ooh, very dangerous card. 7 makes the open-ended straight. CTR likes it. Says I got a 9. The other 2 players have to believe him. CTR up to 120. Narf and Ayush looking for anything. Five Dewey. 2 clubs. That's a blah board. Narf says, well, boo. That's not what I signed up for. 2,500 and 5,000 are the blinds. There's 10-5 out there before anything is said and done. Narf gives Esky a walkover. Okay, well, not protecting your blind. Okay. CTR and Ayush, Narf. Uh-oh, we got a family affair. All 5 players have cards. 3, 4, 8. Garbage flop. 2 spades. Checking around. Now would be a good time for Narf to steal. Ooh, 2 of spades. Now it's going to be harder to steal. You could have stolen that one probably, Frank, if you would have made a bet there on the flop. Now it's going to be harder. And the 4 pairs the board. Lester Moore. Esky makes the bet. Folds away. Bet takes her down. Wow, Ayush didn't call with an ace-3. Interesting. 2 pair. I don't think I would have been able to have gotten away from calling there. I would have been betting, though. Would have definitely bet the turn. Three players, all above 118,000. Ayush and Narf, 29,000, 16,000 respectively. Obvious steals Ayush's big blind. You bully. What a bully. Narf's in the big blind this time. Puts out 1/3 of his chips into the big blind. If you're going to make a move, now would be a good time. Ace, Jack, 6. All black board, 2 spades. Ayush likes it. So does Narf. And Esky raises. Who's got what? We got a set working here? What do we got? What do we got? Queen 10, Ace Queen, Jack 7. So, guess what? Ace wipes out Ayush and Narf both. Wow. Esky takes over the chip lead, and we are down to the final 3. Narf goes out in 5th, Ayush in 4th. And Narf gets 25.8 points, Ayush with 30.1 points, and we are at the final 3. Congratulations to Obvious, CTR, and Esky. They've all got some cheddar coming their way. Who's going to walk away with the 100? Who's going to walk away with 25? Better yet, we got 43 points, 38.7, and 34.4 points being fought for. Esky's going to push his lead out that much more because he's got more points than anybody else right now, so he finally gets back into the point column. First couple of hands of 3-way action. Obvious trying to take back his chip lead. CTR drops under 100,000. Esky is up at 168. He's got about a 10,000 chip lead on Obvious. Obvious pushing. He's got 2 in a row pre-flop now. And just behind Esky in the chip count. Esky is in the big blind, though, this hand. So technically, Obvious is in the lead now. CTR dropping quickly. It's going to drop even more here in about 50 seconds when blinds go up. Ooh, 2-4-4, Lester Moore on the board. We got some betting going on. 9 on the turn. Esky leads out. CTR makes the call. Ace on the river. We got 3 hearts on the board. Did CTR hit the set on the flop? Not going to know. Shows a 10. Pocket 10s? Second pair? Top pair? He had enough. That puts all 3 players above 100,000 again. Obvious now back into the lead. Esky has dropped down to second. 9-7-4. Rainbow board. Brings out betting from all 3 players. 7. We got hockey sticks on the board. Rainbow all the way around. No flush. Possible straight with a 9-7 out there. 7-4 as well. CTR 2 in a row. That puts him up into second place now. Esky down to third. 3,000, 6,000 are the blinds. 750 ante. 11,000 out there in the middle before anything is said and done. Obvious with a 3x bet. Takes her down. Betting pre-flop. Getting it done right now at the final table. Obvious wants this win. CTR and Esky. Small blind, big blind. 14-2 in the middle. Flop comes out. Skip straight. 2-4-6. Are we going to see an 8 on the turn? 7,000 and a call. 10. Well, you know what? We're still in a skip straight situation. 2 hearts, 2 spades. Not going to see a river. 6 was a top pair on the flop for CTR. Just like that. CTR makes a little bit of breathing room away from Esky. Puts him within 10,000 of obvious. 6,000 is the call. 20,002 in the middle. King, 7, queen. 2 clubs. Esky takes this one down, gets back a little bit. Up to 133, 140 for CTR, 156 for obvious. Anybody's ball game. 3,000, 6,000 are the blinds. Go to the flop. King, 7, jack. 7, king again on the flop. Kings pair the board. We got 2 cowboys out there now. High card, 6, 7. Anybody? A bet? Anybody with a bet? Queen high. Oh no, the 8 plays. The CTR pulls to within 1,000 of first place. Esky down to 119. Obvious makes the nice bet. CTR makes the call. So does Esky. Oh, we got a pot now, boys and girls. 10-4-6 on the board. 2 diamonds. We got some betting going on. Obvious was the razor. Can't call the flop. 9 of clubs on the turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 6 pairs the board. And all of a sudden, CTR slows down big time. He was trying to think of what to bet. That would be most of Esky's chips. Esky folds it away. CTR gets the big hand. Takes a lot of Esky's chips. Esky down to only 65,000 now in chips. CTR up to 223. Is he going to win 2 in a row? Can he get it done? 7, jack, king. 2 diamonds. CTR looking for that magical 2 in a row in the bash. We haven't seen it yet. CTR might be the first person to pull it off. 2 kings on the board. 3 diamonds. There's all kinds of possibilities out there right now. Jack, queen. CTR. Oh, takes another. Takes another with the jack, queen. He's pulling away in a quick hurry. Esky down to only 55,000. Obvious now under 100,000. King, 10, jack, rainbow. Obvious trying to make a stab at it. CTR makes the raise. Obvious makes the call. Oh, king's on the board now. CTR bets it. Obvious has to fold it away. CTR pushing 291 now. Esky down to 54. Obvious at 82. CTR at 287. Here we go. Here we go. Esky pushes all in. CTR can't make the call. Esky pushes himself up but just a little bit. Pushes himself up off the floor. He was getting battered down with a pry bar. CTR makes the 2 x-rays this time. Wants that 9,000 that's out there. Well, there's actually about 11,000 out there. Looking to break that 300,000 mark in chips. Esky makes a smooth at 6. CTR has the chips. He pushes. Oh boy, here we go. Jack 10, 7, 2 spades. There's 38,000 out there. Now there's 50,000 out there. Be 1/5 of Obvious's chips. They can't make the call. CTR using his chips like a bludgeoning club, just like I've told people. You got the chips. Use them. Beat them into submission. He has a 5-to-1 chip count right now. He has almost 10-to-1 on Esky. 4, 3, 7, 2 diamonds, a 9. Bet. There's a bet from Esky. CTR makes the call. 5. Any 6 now will win this pot. Esky's all in for 32,000, trying to double up. CTR can't make the call. That puts Esky right there. Esky and Obvious pretty much neck and neck now, right around the 57,000 mark. Obvious is all in. He's trying to make a move now. He wants the 14,000 in the middle. Can't make a call. Boy, we've got some... Ooh, wow. CTR folded Queen Jack. Ooh. I would have called in that position, CTR. Queen Jack three-handed is power. Obvious pushes all in again. CTR makes the call this time. Ace King to nines and hits the king on the flop. That right there. It's over for Obvious. Obvious finishes in third place. The Wayne Gretzky doesn't pay off. Big Slick does for CTR. CTR versus Esky. Is CTR going to get it done? He's working. He has, pretty much an 8-1 chip lead right now. Almost, well, you know what? It's 9-1. No, 7-1. Esky's at 47. CTR's got 39. Call and a call. Bet and a call. Twos on the corners. 27. Full pot. Up. Is it over? King Jack. There's the deuce. It is over. CTR has done it. Wow. CTR just won 2 in a row bashes. Congratulations to CTR. He got it done. Friday Night Fight champion. Saturday Showdown champion. Week 7. CTR walks away from the weekend with 104 points. Boom! That is how it is done, folks. CTR, congratulations to you. Esky, a valiant second place, but CTR had the mojo this weekend. Wow. Obvious Glee finishes in third place. Esky in second. And CTR, your champion of the weekend. Holy moly. What a game. For people watching, we will give the rundown. Ayush finishes 1 spot out of the money, but gets 4th place points. Narf the Mad in 5th place with points. Miche in 6th gets the points. Christikens, the other half of the Narf the Mad situation, ends up in 7th. DeFi Jack ends up in 8th, and Rather Lost in 9th. There is your top 10. Congratulations once more to CTR with the double win on the weekend. Holy moly. Maybe Aaron will make a special week 7 overall champion double winner for CTR. Just saying, that would be pretty nice. Confirm it. We will see everybody again on Saturday, January 27th. Let's hit the confirm, and we are done. Everyone, Dead Squares Wildcard Tournament coming up. Poker at the Tavern tomorrow, just like always, at 1 p.m. my time. Then it'll be Friday Night Fights, January 26th. Saturday Showdown next weekend. Will CTR be able to do it again? It's going to be a hard one, but you never know. Dead Squares Wildcard Tournament going on today at 7 p.m. So that's everything that's going on. Let's go over to the general chat and see what's being said. Boom. Everybody's talking. Tournament results. CTR showing it off. Got it done. Got it done. Boom. There it is. Well, I'm signing off. This is Doug McMahon, Lord Galaban for the Dead Poker Society. We will see you all next week. Good night.